Hello world of YouTube. Yesterday I was actually going to make a longer video, but I kind of got held up and it sucked. But yeah, I'm actually talking today because I don't have work and I actually felt like making a video that was longer than 4 seconds. And I'm going to tell you about how my day went yesterday because it was kind of frustrating and a little stressful and awful and horrible. So basically, I woke up at like 8 yesterday and I went to church and saw some people, and there was people I don't like there, but that's whatever. And then after church I went shopping and I bought a few things, and that was cool. And I drove to the mall to go shopping with my mom. And I was driving her van, and normally I drive my dad's Ford Taurus. So it's hard to drive a van compared to a Ford Taurus. When you press the gas in a van, it's like you go like 90. So in order to go like 50, you don't even touch the gas, and you're already driving like 100. So it was challenging driving my mom's car, so I made her drive home. And we got home, and then I had to go straight to work. So I went to work, and I worked 2 to 7, so I worked till close. And normally when I work till close, they have me stay like really late, but today I didn't have to stay all that late. And so basically I was able to swipe out, and I mean, there wasn't really any awful customers yesterday. I didn't have any tax exempt people, so that was nice. And there weren't any like crappy customers at the end of the day that are like, well, I left something in the back of the store and I have to go get it. And I didn't have to do any drops or anything, so it was a fairly easy day. Like, it was really busy when we first came in, and we had 6 cashiers on, and like no one was allowed to take a break. But then by like 4 o'clock, it was dying down a little bit, and by like 5:45, there was like no one in the store. And then after work, my dad came and picked me up and said that we were going to drive to my brother's soccer game and watch the end of that. So I was like, okay, well, can I drive? And he was like, sure. So we're driving and whatever, and we get to the park and everything's fine, whatever. And we're trying to find a parking spot. And my dad tells me to park like 2 spots away from where my mom parked. And I turn into the parking spot, and I don't even know what happened after that. I just, like, I don't even know. But my dad said, like, just park here. And I accidentally put it into, I pressed the gas instead of the brake. And we drove into a ditch that was full of bushes, and so then I had to back up, and I pressed the gas too hard, and we almost like ran into another car. And then I parked the car, and my dad was like, oh my god. And I like couldn't say anything because normally I am not the type of person who presses on the gas accidentally. That is more my brother. And I felt really bad because, like, I got out of the car, and then green liquid was spilling out of the car, and I was just freaking out. And my dad, like, wasn't saying anything to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just broke your car. And he wasn't saying anything. So basically, my dad's Father's Day sucked because he had to work all day. And then I broke his car, so that was great. And so we went and watched my brother's soccer game and finished that, and the soccer game sucked because the refs were like calling all, like, they were calling everything that our team did, but they weren't calling anything the other team did. And by the end of the game, our team was just like, you know what? We don't even care if we get yellow cards, because they're not even gonna call the other team if the other team does anything. And I mean, they were like trying to show the refs that the other team was like purposely like falling on the ground to make it seem like our team tripped them, which is really stupid because at their age group, it's a U19 team, which means like it's ages around 19, but my brother's 17. But there's no U17 team and no U18 team, so we had to go to U19. And I mean, if you're 19 years old, you're in college, okay? It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. So everyone's gonna get tripped. It's just a part of soccer. It's not. It's just dumb. So, I mean, a few of the other calls were good, like offsides and stuff, but they shouldn't have called for tripping. It was stupid. And the phone is ringing. It's probably toll free. I can't even read what it says, so I'm not going to worry about it. So basically, yesterday sucked. And then after the soccer game, my dad had to call for his car to get towed because he didn't really want to drive it because radiator fluid had come out of the car and he didn't want to like drive it home or whatever. So we had to call AAA, and they were like, oh, it'll be like 45 minutes to come pick you up. And that 45 minutes turned into like an hour and 45 minutes, which was horrible. And yeah, it was just awful. And then we had to like call this other guy and tell him that our car was getting towed to his garage so that he could fix it up or whatever. And I have to pay for everything, which sucks because the money all the money I'm earning has to go to college and now to pay off my dad's car, and it's just frustrating, and I can't do anything fun with anybody, and like I can't have sleepovers because I always have to work all the time. So basically it sucks, and I don't even know why I'm even trying to have friends anymore. Like, I don't even know. I really don't. I mean, a few of my friends came into work the other day, and I mean, they came in my line, and I just got really frustrated with them because they didn't have because where I work, you need like a membership card to buy anything there. And if you don't, you can do like a 1-day pass or something. I mean, so I should have just done the 1-day pass because they got a surcharge on the freaking food anyways, so I don't even know. I don't even get it. I just don't understand. It just makes me mad. And I shouldn't even try to have friends because they're not even gonna come over anyways, so why does it matter? Yeah. So I'll just talk to you all sometime. Maybe tomorrow, though probably not. Because I have work tomorrow. And I really don't like making videos on days I have work. So maybe Wednesday, you'll see me. And we'll talk. I don't know. But I haven't been making videos lately, and it sucks. I know, and you all hate me, but that's okay. I don't really care because I have work all the time, and work is life, and yeah. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.